Thunder, Knicks, and we'll be right back for tip-off. Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaking out. You look at Oklahoma City, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
I think for the Thunder, they've been fantastic. You have to tip your cap to them. It's so tough to be on top at the end of the regular season. And with the week left, let's hope they can stay healthy.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl-Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max part.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
That's good from Bridges. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
SGA against Brunson. All sorts of time. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That polished jump shot of Brunson's is really a key part of why he's so effective as an offensive player.
Dort for 3. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Dort for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Dort's got 6.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Here's Brunson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He has 7.
I just love the ball movement.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Brunson outside. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Brunson from the arc. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Holmgren, pass to Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Let's go with a 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Robinson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 9. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
One of Brunson's best Amongst his many weapons, that mid-range jab.
From deep, Holmgren. Counted from distance. Holmgren's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Shot's good by Hart.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Clarkson's checked in for New York. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Towns. Still without a bucket. And it's Clarkson missing. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Williams grabs the board.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Williams, that's good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Brunson passes to Towns. Brunson against Mitchell. Screen by Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. From deep. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
New York shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Brunson misses. Right side, Joe. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams. New York, 4th.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Diawara in at the 4. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, hole punch.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And the basket by Joe.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Alvarado, the pass to Diawara. Clarkson outside. Nails it from 3. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up your best delivery. Let's go! Look at those moves.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson, then for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Williams, and SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Towns passes to Alvarado. Here's Anunoby from the line. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
And when Robinson is scoring like this, it's an added bonus. Keep feeding his hot hand as long as he has it.
There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Williams from long range. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 21. Here's Alvarado. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Wallace. That one's wide left.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, whenever you can, you want to push it, and Bridges will finish it for you.
Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Wallace. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a 3. SGA pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
For 3, Bridges. Joe grabs the miss.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Bridges has gone 1 of 5 from the field. Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now a timeout called by New York. Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Anunoby finds Brunson. Will it go? The Thunder pull it in. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
Here's Brunson following the three by Oklahoma City. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
5 on the clock. Back to Towns. The three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game, and he comes up with a bucket.
Tough as they come. Sometimes it looks like Brunson prefers finishing through contact.
And Hartenstein hits from deep. Hartenstein's got 10.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Oklahoma City ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You look at New York. Last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Knicks.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Yeah, I think we've officially lost Shaq's attention. Code Red. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Cason Wallace with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And New York shooting 56% today. Hart can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Dort. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Dort's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. No one covering. Hart's got the second bucket on the night.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
53.
Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Offline with a 3. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And the basket by Bridges.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Thunder lead.
And here are the Thunder now.
56.
And stolen by Brunson. Here's Towns. Finished off the break.
Quick hands of Brunson deserves some credit, too. I mean, he swiped that ball and started the break.
Dort outside.
58.
Tipped away. Stolen by Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Brunson missing. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-6 run. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Lead 85-61.
Here's Dort. Give him 8. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Dort for 3. On target from range. So Dort's got 11 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So it's the Thunder now, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Hart from long range, and again New York with the triple.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Thunder lead.
It's stolen by Hart on the break. Anunoby for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Thunder lead.
Williams against Anunoby.
70. 2 minutes.
Williams a screen on Brunson.
2 minutes.
SGA looking around. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Get up, man. Get ready for fun, man. It's your Knicks Sprinter and Crew.
He's checked in for Anunoby. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Joe subbed in for Dort. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And a big finish by Robinson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's SGA. He's got 18. Going inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
For three, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williams with it. Towns covering. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Knicks shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. The shot by Towns, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Wallace misses. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Bridges.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's SGA. Hart pulls it in. Kicks it out Towns from behind the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
SGA with it. This one for three. No good on the shot. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Wallace outside. From outside, off the mark.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Here's Clarkson. Joe grabs the miss.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
That one goes. Count it. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Here's Holmgren after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Alvarado, and it falls all over the rim and in. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. New York making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Fires for three. The rebound by Shamet.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Doubled by Towns. deep. SGA. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Clarkson for three. Knocks down the long J.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Oh, got that one up quick. And now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. That's tipped. Towns passes to Shamet to take the lead. He knocks down the jumper.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And you know, he's got that skill set.
Yes! Using that window. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace, and it's Dort in for Mitchell. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
SGA double. Here's Hartenstein. Dort! Oh, missed on the train. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby. Oh, the long ball, no good. They've got numbers. SGA attacking. Oh, he jammed it.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Now Anunoby puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Anunoby. Oh, gee, you can count on him to step up and make big shots.
Here's the pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. Shoots a three. Not that time. Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby fires. The free ball is down.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Here's Anunoby. Throws it up. The putback. Oh, the follow by Cat.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Thunder trail by 9. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir!
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
And the Knicks shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. The three is in!
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
What a huge win for them tonight. It seemed like all was lost for them, but then they battled back.
Yeah, games like this one can really define a team. They were able to prove that they could bounce back from even the most dire circumstances.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for OG Anunoby.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Dort beyond the arc. Hart with a rebound. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Buries it from outside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Hart. The triple drop.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it. Here's Anunoby. From downtown. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Knicks lead, 126-109.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, OG Anunoby.